Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our latest episode of
So What'd You Think?
I'm Karen.
And I'm Jaime.
And this week, we are discussing a movie that I was forced to watch.
Not forced.
Okay, not forced. You're right. I agreed willingly. And it was called Nope. And why don't you start us off by telling how or why you selected this movie for me to watch? Because this is definitely a movie that I would not have chosen on my own.
Yep, that's one of the reasons. Yeah, I know, like, the horror, like, intense genre is not your go-to.
No, definitely not.
So I really want to expose you to these kinds of movies, and this one is so well done by Jordan Peele, from Key and Peele. And I was so excited years ago when he left the comedy genre to go work on horror stuff. I was so excited, and all his movies are so well done. So of the ones that he's done, this was like the most tame, I thought, like the easiest I thought I could handle, you could consume and not have nightmares. But yeah, tell me, what were you thinking going into it? Like, what kinds of thoughts did you have, or fears? Did you know anything about it?
I did not know anything about it except like the 2 sentences that you had told me, which was really nothing except you said, try not to be really too scared. It's not meant to be scary. Mm-hmm. Which I went into it thinking this is going to be scary then. Like,
because I said that? Oh, shoot.
No. It's okay. I mean, actually, I trusted you that you weren't going to like make me watch something that would leave me up all night and, freaking out about every sound I heard at 3 a.m. I did trust that you weren't setting me up for that, but I did expect that it was going to be scary. And so I did kind of put off watching it yesterday. I was going to watch it yesterday.
You texted me late last night. I was like, oh, shoot.
And I should have. I mean, the smart thing to do would have been to like watch it at 1 p.m. or something.
When the sun's out.
When the sun is out and like the threats of scary in the world seem to be less. Yeah. No, I watched it. I probably started about 8:30 last night. And yeah. And so that was not really setting myself up well, but I did it to myself. So.
Okay. And I'll just give a brief synopsis. It takes place mostly at this horse ranch in California. Yep. They specialize in like Hollywood horses and stuff. But there's an alien that's kind of in the area, slurping up people and eating them and spitting things out. And these people, like these ranch people, they take it down, essentially. Well, their goal is to get the shot.
Yeah, they want to get a good picture of it.
To become Oprah famous, and they end up destroying it in the end. So it's kind of when I say it like that, it sounds kind of silly, but it's not that. Like, what was it scary? Like,
it wasn't like jump scary. Like it wasn't anything that I gasped and went like, oh my gosh, or I had to cover my eyes. It wasn't that kind of scary.
Okay.
There was only one part that did it to me, and that was when like the neighbors' kids, dressed up as like the little aliens.
Oh, that was a good scene.
That was a good scene. And they like, it looked like there were aliens in the barn, like kind of coming after him, but they really were just kids in costumes. Mm-hmm. But that did that part freaked me out a little bit.
But the rest is just like intense, like a lot of action.
Yeah, it's like it was a little bit like kind of psychologically weird because I was, thinking about aliens in the sky and being sucked up by, unknown forces. And that was a little bit intense, but...
Did it keep you up at night?
No, it didn't. It really didn't. I went to bed. Okay. I did have to calm down afterwards. Like I did watch something like a buffer show.
What was it?
I watched just an episode of How I Met Your Mother. which is one of my like go-to like no-brainer shows that I've seen many times.
That's the best way probably to come off of
Yes.
something as intense as this movie.
Totally. So then I was fine to sleep. I slept okay.
Was any of it silly? I mean, it sounds silly, like, oh, this alien comes and tortures these horse ranch people, but they did a really good job of making, I don't know, I just thought it was so well done and not like a silly, typical sci-fi alien movie.
And I have to be honest, I feel like I don't have a good basis for comparison because I don't really watch a lot of sci-fi alien movies.
Got it. Did you watch Independence Day?
Yeah, I think I did back in the day when that came out. I don't really remember it, but I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know.
You didn't? Was there any moment where you're like, oh, it's kind of silly, or like, oh, why did they do that, or what's going on?
I didn't expect. Well, you had mentioned the word silly when you were kind of selling this to me.
Did I say that word?
You did.
Okay.
And so I was kind of hoping for some silliness, and it didn't seem silly. Like there weren't any moments where I kind of chuckled or I don't know. I thought maybe there might be a few kind of funny moments, and I didn't get that. I'll be honest. But this also is not my like go-to genre. Like this is not an enjoyable genre for me.
Okay, I guess I'm missold it. I guess I just didn't want you to be so nervous because Keke Palmer is like the comic relief character, and I enjoy her part and her personality, her acting. Did that bring any levity? Like I thought they did a good job of having her character balance out all the crazy intensity.
I can see that. It didn't strike me as such when I was watching it because I really was just more focused on what is happening? What's going to happen? What is happening? Yeah. Like that was just my whole focus, that I guess I didn't really look into the contrast of characters or, but when you say that, like, I can see it. I can see it.
And I've seen it several times before. So maybe, I'm desensitized to like the intense drama part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to apologize. I didn't realize. So I rewatched it this morning as I was, doing chores and stuff. I didn't think about all of the swearing.
There was a lot of swearing.
Sorry. I hope
it's
that
okay.
Didn't take you out of it or was offensive.
It was okay. It was okay. But yeah, so forewarning for any listener who wants to go back and watch this movie, there is a lot of swearing. But yeah, especially at the beginning, I guess maybe the swearing continued, but it seemed like there was a lot at the beginning. Maybe I just kind of started to look past it as it went on.
Yeah,
maybe
I don't think it lessened.
But yeah, I don't know. That didn't necessarily take me out, but I did notice. Good. Okay, the part that really took me out of it, that I was like, what the heck?
Okay.
And I still don't understand why they included it, is the whole monkey thing.
Yes.
There's this whole thing about the monkey and a childhood actor, and then the childhood actor is now grown up and has this theme park next to this ranch.
Yes.
And the monkey like massacres people on this TV set, and they're showing flashbacks of it. And I just was like, what the heck is going on? I did not enjoy that part at all.
That was a lot. And honestly, that part where they show the flashbacks of the monkey like killing people.
Yes. Like, what
I agree.
Heck?
It seems like unnecessary, but
why do you think they included it? What are your thoughts?
So I was actually thinking about this morning because I had the same thought. Like, I love like the grotesqueness of it and like the horror of that.
Whew, not me.
But I think the point was like animals really should not be like, we can't use animals like we can't box them into like a part for entertainment.
Okay.
Because you saw what happened with the monkey. they just couldn't control him. He flipped, something switched in his brain with the balloons popping, and he went crazy. Because in their nature, like, that's what they do. Like, they respond, they react, they have to protect themselves.
Which I get.
And I think they were, Jordan Peele was drawing a connection to this alien creature. And so the Stephen Yeun character, the boy actor that grew up, his character was then using the alien the same way they were using the monkey.
Okay.
Trying to control it, trying to entice it just for the sake of entertaining people and earning a few bucks. And look at what happened to him. Same thing. Like, you just can't use creatures like that and animals.
Okay. I can see that. I did not get there on my own. But I get it. I
just got there this morning. It was like my fourth time seeing this because I had the same thought. And I also think, and I should have done more research, didn't this monkey thing happen in real life?
What? I have no idea.
I don't. And I feel like it would be like a Jordan Peele thing to use something from reality.
Okay.
So I don't know. I apologize I didn't do more research, but
that's okay.
Something like that I think has happened before. Or an animal just went crazy. But I think that was the point. Like, you have to respect animals, like this alien thing. It just wanted to come and eat and survive and that live its life.
That was so bizarre when they like kind of realized it wasn't a UFO and it was actually like alive.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually have a thought.
Oh, okay.
Like, because although I did not go to bed scared, I did go to bed thinking like, what the heck? Like, it was weird. I can't say I really enjoyed the movie.
That's okay.
I mean, I didn't like hate the experience. I'm glad I saw it, but am I a better off in my life because I've seen it? I'm gonna say nope. Nope. But would I watch it again? Nope. But I do think like if there is a little bit of depth to draw, maybe this is a big stretch.
Do it.
That the idea of like we as humans, like our tendency is to want to look at like the train wreck, to look at the thing, look at the traumatic, like we can't take our eyes off and stop focusing on the crazy things, the traumatic things, the horrible things, the, whatever, fill in the blank. And then we just get sucked into it. Whether that be drama around us or I don't know, like, I don't know what it is, but like our tendency as humans, it is our human nature, unfortunately, to cling on to and focus and look towards the weird, the negative, the hard, the traumatic, the dramatic.
Whoa. That's deep.
Is that okay? But is that
how did you get that? Like, what parts in this movie got your brain to that?
Okay, because I was really disturbed after it was over. Like, what was the point of that? Because like I didn't get a lot of like, ooh, that was fun entertainment, a good, like you do sometimes after a movie. I didn't get that. I get that like you might have or other people may, but I didn't. And so I had to have a little sense of like, maybe there's a bigger overarching theme.
Okay.
So for me, I kind of needed a little nugget of takeaway in order to justify having spent 2 hours watching that movie because I didn't enjoy it.
I think one of the benefits of like watching these kinds of movies, like, yeah, we're probably not like better humans after it, but didn't you experience what I always experience at the ends of like these super intense movies is just when the heroes win, the enemy has been thwarted, destroyed. Like there's just this sense of satisfaction, this relief, this like you can breathe again. I feel like I'm there with the characters. Like there's a new dawn ahead, and that's a rush. And And like, that's what I get addicted to with this genre. Did you not experience that?
I guess a little bit. A little bit. Like I was relieved at the end. Yes. When they were okay and they had defeated this monster thing.
But you didn't feel like light and
no.
positive.
I did not. I didn't. I was relieved for them. And
that she got the picture at the end, like, oh, that was so satisfying. No?
I was glad she got the picture. And I was glad that the movie resolved in kind of a nice, neat, tidy way. Mm-hmm. But that was more because like half an hour prior to that, I couldn't see how it was going to end. Like I didn't really see a way out of this, but I figured this has got to end well, right? But then I was even second guessing that as I was watching it because I'm like, I don't really watch horror movies. Maybe they don't end well.
Yeah, they don't all end well. It's true.
So I was relieved that it ended well. But did I like walk away jubilant and believing in a new dawn? I'm sorry. That was
no.
I didn't mean that you did, but I didn't have a great sense lightness. No.
Okay.
But I can see that. I can see that for you. I totally can.
And I can see how that's not a place for you to go if this is a new kind of experience or unfamiliar still. I don't know. This is great. I'm happy to hear what it's like for you. Yeah.
It's interesting because this isn't a genre that I'm used to. I was expecting, I guess the few horror movies that I have seen have been more like the jump scare, gruesome, gory kinds of things, which I have not enjoyed.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer? Like as a horror connoisseur, do you prefer?
Well, I'm not a connoisseur.
Okay.
By no means would I call myself that, but I do have a lot of experience. I would say now that I'm older, I don't like the jump scare ones.
Okay.
In fact, or the really gory ones. Like there's a new Final Destination that just came out.
Okay.
I was obsessed with the whole franchise.
Okay.
I watched them multiple times, even though it was just they're so gory and so horrific. But I just can't push myself to watch this one. I can't go through with it. My brain is just too tired. Or my heart is, my soul is.
Right.
I don't want that.
Okay.
But this movie, Nope, is just the right balance.
Okay.
And there was enough like gore and like surprises, like when the blood just like pours down onto the house.
Oh, I know, that was so gross.
It was a lot.
And then like the next day they're like up on the roof fixing the camera and you could see like all the blood on the like shingles and the windows and everything. Oh yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah. And then all the little knickknacks from everybody's pockets is just like everywhere.
Yes.
It's disturbing without being too, I didn't think it was like so in your face gore.
No,
it's a lot.
No, I mean it was gross.
It's a lot of implied.
It was
gore.
Yeah, but they didn't show a lot. The only part they really showed was the monkey. Like
yeah, but they didn't even show. Like like I said, I just watched it, but I was really impressed by his style of directing. You actually don't see him, the monkey, making physical contact.
Yeah, you're right.
It's all like blocked by some furniture. It's all implied. Like a lot of it, we're just filling in our own minds.
True.
It's kind of fun.
I'm not sure fun is the word I would use.
For some of us, it's fun.
But you're right. It is implied. It's not necessarily shown.
Which is another reason why I wanted this. If I was going to pick a horror movie, it had to be something well done and polished like this. So
okay.
I hope.
Which I appreciate.
Now that I pointed that out, you can. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Like this didn't traumatize me. I didn't lose sleep. I won't like continue to think about this for weeks and weeks. And at least I hope not. But yeah, it was a trip for sure.
Good. Good. I'll take it. I'll take it. A trip.
A trip.
Now, is this like, would you, like if Jordan Peele came out with something else, would you go and watch it with me?
With you? Probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like on my own at Netflix at night? Nope. For sure not. But if you're like, hey, I really want to go see this movie, or I would.
Wow.
I would. But
Okay,
that,
everybody listening,
that
remind me
speaks
not.
more. No. That speaks more about our friendship than it does the movie type, though. That I would go see this with you.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be like, let's go see this movie. But if you were like really wanted to go see this movie, yeah, of course I'd go with you.
But you wouldn't be like, nope.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I would still make sure you saw the trailer and you were 100% okay.
Which makes me, because I know that about you, then I would agree.
Okay.
But I would be going because it's important to you, as opposed to like, oh my gosh, that movie looks fantastic.
Okay.
But I would go.
So your experience of watching this movie is not really something you would want to seek out again.
No. Okay. It is not.
Okay. All right.
And that's fair. That's
and that's why we have the show.
Because everybody has their own tastes. And
yeah.
But am I glad I watched it? Yeah. I am glad I watched it. Okay, here's the reason I'm glad I watched it. Because it helps me understand like the appeal of this genre. Like it did kind of open my eyes and expand my horizons a little bit. Mm-hmm. And so that's good. That's always a good thing. Mm-hmm. But did it unlock like a whole new, like, oh my gosh, I've been missing out this whole time. This is what I should be doing.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So there we go.
And I wasn't expecting that. And that wasn't my goal.
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of push you into that area you kind of avoid.
Mission accomplished.
Good. But without traumatizing.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Then we did it.
You totally did it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I think we should take just a little break
Let's
here.
Let's do it.
And we'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. Bye-bye. Back.
Yes, welcome back.
So do you hear the landscapers?
I do.
I had something unfortunate happen, but okay, so the neighbors here that I share a wall with,
they
had this palm tree, and this morning they had somebody up there chopping down all the leaves.
Oh, yeah.
And they started to fall in my yard.
Oh.
And it was kind of disturbing because it's loud and it's falling down from a high height. And I'm like, okay, what do I do? Do I say something? Do I pick them up, throw them over the wall? Are they gonna, like, what about the ones on the roof? And I was just so annoyed. And I was like, you know what? I have too many things to do this morning. I'm not going to worry about it. And still I'm like half expecting a knock on the door or something, or somebody to say, hey, we have some stuff. We're going to go pick it up, which would be the normal, decent thing to do. So I come out of the shower and I go out there. It's all gone.
Oh, whoa.
So
they just picked it up? Did they come over the wall?
I don't know. I know they didn't come in the house. There's no other way into the yard. Well, there's a gate back there, but I don't know. I guess they did jump the wall. Picked them up. I hope they got the stuff on the roof.
Interesting.
And they didn't pick up all of the little remnants. There's still a few pieces out there. I might chuck those over the wall.
Interesting.
It is very bold to just...
It is kind of... I mean, I'm glad they cleaned it up. Like they should have, but...
I am too. But to just say, I'm just going to go into their yard.
Yeah.
I don't know. A heads up would have been the decent thing to do.
Totally. It seems a little intrusive.
And I know they knew I was home.
Because did they see you when you were out there?
I don't think so. I think they heard me. I know I was swearing a little bit under my breath. And then I was also like, what if Lady was out there? Like, that could have been bad.
Right. And yeah, what if they didn't know
them? Yeah.
If she was a friendly dog or not. Interesting.
I don't know. Yeah. Neighbors, man.
Neighbors, man. Actually, I have a good neighbor story.
What is it?
So I'm kind of embarrassed because I'm a kind of a bad neighbor. I mean, I'm not like a bad neighbor. I play music until the middle of the night but I'm just kind of one of those drive into my driveway or into my garage and close the garage door. And I don't really interact.
Hi.
I'll wave. And if we're all at the mailboxes at the same time, like I'll talk to the couple people around me, but I don't know them. And I've lived in this house for like 10 years. And so it's not very Midwest neighborly of me. But yesterday, so Thursday's my trash day. And yesterday I was kind of just like having a lazy morning and I realized that I hadn't brought the trash cans in Thursday night. So they were still out there Friday morning. And I was like, okay, I need to go out and move my trash cans back in. But I just like hadn't done it yet. And I was having a leisurely morning and drinking coffee. And I knew I was going to leave my house around 11. I'm like, whatever. It's hot out. When I go to leave, I'll just pull them in. No big deal. And while I was in the shower, or I just gotten out of the shower, I could hear the sound of my trash cans being pulled in. And so I kind of peeked out the window and it was my neighbor, like just pulling my trash cans up by my garage.
Wow.
Like so nice. And like maybe he was annoyed at looking at them and like, hey, lazy neighbor, why didn't you bring them in yet? But
that's where I went, honestly. Like, seems a little passive aggressive.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Like like what I know of this, it's like an older couple and they probably thought like she's out of town or like.
Because you've been out of town.
I have been out of town and I've also caught this neighbor before, like tucking one of my packages, around the pillar and stuff to like, so like they're very
one of those
nice. They're one of those like super nice, like looking out for a neighbor.
Like real Midwestern kind of neighbor.
Yeah. And anyway, it was very nice. I don't think it was a passive aggressive move. It was kind.
Well, I have to say, speaking of those garbage cans, I feel really guilty. I had the thought as I was driving into your place Thursday night, because I went over to finish painting your door that my dog destroyed. And then I had the thought like, oh, I should be a nice friend. I should just pull them in. And I had the thought and I didn't do it because it was hot.
It was hot.
And number two, I know you're like, you pride yourself in your independence, your ability to manage your life and do everything. And you do it beautifully. So I was like, it's not a big deal. Like, but I am so sorry. I should have just done it.
Don't be sorry.
It's so silly.
I do not be sorry. It would have been
10 seconds and it would have been nice. But you know what? Your neighbors got to do it.
Yeah, totally. It's all good.
They're better people for it, and I'm worse.
You are
I'm
not
a big
worse.
old jerk.
And you are not a jerk. Says the person who came over and painted my door.
Because my dog with her neurotic brain destroyed it.
Destroyed is a very
she damaged it.
Yeah, not a big deal.
All right.
Not
anyway.
a big deal. Okay, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Jumping back to this movie for a moment. What are your thoughts on like extraterrestrial life and aliens? And do you think that's like a thing? Do you believe this? I'm curious. I'm curious.
Okay.
Ready, go. Tell me what you think.
The idea of aliens and extraterrestrial life, it's been like a part of my brain since I was a kid.
Really?
I don't remember what movies it was that I had seen, but I don't want to say it was a traumatic event seeing these movies, but it has kind of like left some big questions in my brain, like my whole life. So I do give this a lot of thought. And, given like working for the church as often as I have, I've come to understand and appreciate like God's creation and how incredible it is and what a gift it is and what an intricate world he's created. So I find it hard to believe that there aren't other beings on other planets.
Okay.
And I'm not a scientist, but I've studied enough, like in school, to know the likelihood is that there have to be other combinations of like sciencey things to have created other life forms and to have evolved. And our universe is so vast. There has to be.
Okay.
There has to be other life. But then the question is, how valid are like these UFO sightings and all these weird conspiracy theories?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. I actually probably wouldn't be surprised to hear that the government has maybe fabricated some stuff.
I could see that.
They want to use fear to control us a little bit, or they have in the past. I don't know. I don't think all the evidence we supposedly have is maybe all true and authentic.
And as a person who really has not given this much thought at all.
Yeah.
Like, is there evidence? And there's been sightings, and this is the thing people study. And
I mean, again, since I was a kid, like I loved watching, what was that show? Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, I hated that. It was so scary.
Loved it. And every segment they had that had to do with aliens, I was like 100% sucked in. All the proof and like the pictures and videos that they would show that they had collected from somewhere, some unknown source, it all seemed legit.
Okay.
To me as a kid.
Sure.
I haven't seen much. What's the point now of going on like YouTube? You can't trust
because you have no idea what's true or not.
No, not at all. So I don't want to do any more research because I can't trust the internet. But there was a time, I really believed that there was evidence.
Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking about this as I was watching this movie, that I give very little thought at all to what's beyond like our own world. And like the idea of aliens or UFOs, when this when this came up in the movie, I'm like, I bet other people think about this.
I never thought that there were people that don't.
No, I don't. I really don't. Have I ever thought about it, in my 40 some years of life? Yes.
Yeah.
But more like when I'm presented with a short story or a movie or something where it is. But
yeah.
Have I ever just like independently on my own thought about this and wondered about this? No, I really haven't. And then it made me think like, is there more? Is there something beyond? I don't know. Should I explore that like train of thought? And then I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't like, I've got enough other stuff to think about in my own realm. But then I'm like, is that just very like egocentric of me to just like not want to give any thought to things beyond Earth? But like, I'm not even super interested in like other planets. And I mean, yes,
okay,
it's like, okay, I understand. And there's meteors and planets and stars, like fine. But do I care to learn about it? I'm good.
Right.
So
right.
I suppose this is kind of in that same realm. Like maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but I've never really thought about it. And I guess I'm fine if I don't. But it did spark the thought of like, I wonder what others think. Like I've never discussed this with anybody like in my whole life. Is that weird? Never.
No, not weird. It's not really something we all discuss a lot. It's not something that comes up at dinner.
Right. And like casual conversation. But I bet other people do think about it.
I'm sure there are a lot of people who spend a lot of time thinking about it. Yeah. So you don't have any theories?
No, because I truly haven't even given it enough thought, like juice in my mind to have spent time.
Right now, a child came up and said, Miss Weeble, do aliens exist? You say...
I don't know. What do you think? Like, I would totally do the teacher thing. I would.
That's not fair.
I mean, but I also like deal with kids who are like, you know, look at the unicorn and the, you know, it's the fairy princess. And, you know, that's this like fictional world too. So I don't know.
Yeah. And we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Or maybe
we will someday.
I don't know. I'll be the one that's like completely blindsided by it because I just will never have given it much thought.
Yeah. Maybe for me, I hope there are, because I think we could really use some help.
Well, we probably could use some help.
And if there are beings out there that can help us, if you're listening, come help us.
Yeah, we've got some like problems in our world.
Yeah. Or, you know what, just destroy us. Like, I think we're done.
No.
I think we're ready to start over.
Well.
But now we're getting into like religion and theology. We should not.
Yeah, let's not go that deep. Let's not go there. But it is just interesting to know that other people think about things I don't think about. And I'm sure I think about things that other people don't think about too.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
That's just what makes us all unique.
It's just, yeah.
But yeah, this is an area that is just totally not part of Karen's like.
Okay, what about crop circles though?
Okay. Here's what I think about crop circles.
Okay.
I saw the movie Signs.
Yes.
Do you remember that movie?
Good. Yes.
Oh, I saw that like, I don't know if it was in college or beyond college. I think it was when I was working as a hall director, if I'm remembering this right. And I saw this with this guy, like it was one of those, like, is this a date? Is it not a date kind of situations?
That's a weird date movie.
It was a weird, yes, totally. But like, I knew him, and I trusted him. It was like through a friend. And, so like he walked me home. I was living on a campus at this time and I was so scared from the movie. I was so scared and I like felt like an idiot, but like, and it was late. It was like 11 or midnight or something. And I like made him come in and look under my bed and like look in my closet. And I felt like an idiot. And yet I'm also like, I cannot go into this apartment on my own and go to bed right now. And I remember him like very kindly coming and looking under my bed and humoring me. And
I don't blame you.
And so
that one was a lot.
At that point, I've never thought about crop circles again, ever.
Really?
Nope. Just cut that out of my mind.
But wouldn't they come up in the news occasionally or something?
No.
Or am I conflating like all my childhood weird experiences with unsolved mysteries? Maybe this never was a news thing.
I don't feel like it's a news thing.
Okay.
I feel like
maybe they're not real. I don't know.
I mean, I grew up in the Midwest where there are lots of crops.
Okay.
And I never heard of a crop circle or like real life.
See, maybe this was all made up by the government to scare us. Maybe they have never actually existed.
Who knows? Or maybe they haven't. It's just not something that like mainstream media ever showed us.
But why not though?
I don't know.
If you have these weird patterns, anyway, we can't.
I know we could like go down this rabbit hole that.
But I'm very sorry. I'm glad you didn't tell me about your experience with Signs, because I wouldn't have given you this movie to watch.
Oh no, this was
because I wouldn't have wanted to re-trigger.
No, I slept fine last night. I promise, I slept well.
Tell me your thoughts. Like what are your
my final
thoughts on Nope?
On the movie Nope.
What did you think of the title? Like, what did that tell you?
I didn't get it at first, but then there were several times throughout the movie where they'd be like, nope. And then I got it. And I actually kind of thought that title was a little bit humorous.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, like
okay,
it was
I'm glad
kind of
you
funny.
found those moments. Okay, good.
Yeah, definitely. And then I very much related to it because my thought was like, nope.
Nope.
And like, had I been in that scenario, like, nope. I would have fled. I would have been so far gone.
Yeah.
there's no way. There's no way. So yeah, I kind of liked the title. It took me a minute or two to get it, but then I did like it. Let's see, my final thoughts. I'm thankful I watched it just for the experience of broadening my horizons a little bit and understanding and experiencing another genre of movies that I don't normally go to. Mm-hmm. Did I love it? No. Nope. Would I watch it again? Nope. Would I recommend it to others? Nope.
Oh, okay. Not hurting my feelings at all. Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, I hope not. It's not personal. But like, can I appreciate it for what it was? Yeah.
And what is that? What was it?
It was a movie that kind of pushed my imagination, pushed my like ability to kind of think beyond myself. And, you know, I can appreciate the concept. I can appreciate how it was well written. Yeah. The acting, all the characters, that was good. Like I can appreciate it for what it's worth.
Cool.
And I can even appreciate it why somebody would enjoy it. Mm-hmm. It's just not my, not my thing.
Yeah. That adrenaline rush. It's just not what you long for. You don't crave that.
No, I don't. And in fact, there were times where I was kind of intentional in not letting myself get into it.
Wait, what? What?
Like
say more.
Okay, where it was starting to get like a little like intense.
Like
towards the end. Okay. Towards the end when they were like really into trying to conquer this monster, you know, and they're filming it, and the guy was filming it with his camera that didn't use electricity, and all of this, and they had all these plans and the Monopoly pieces and all the stuff. And I kind of sensed that I should be like on the edge of my seat. And I just was like, I was a little too afraid to get that invested. I'm sorry. I watched it I'm so sorry.
You like circumvented one of like the reasons why I wanted you to watch this.
No, I watched it.
That's why we watch horror movies, is for that. How do you stop yourself?
I didn't like leave the room. I didn't even get on my phone. I didn't. I just
mentally.
I just was kind of like I was like a protection thing. It was.
I didn't know this about you. Okay.
I promise I didn't like stop it. I watched it. I watched the whole thing, and I didn't have other distractions.
But mentally, you were just like.
I was like. Disengaged down a level 1.
Oh man,
I'm so sorry. Does that like ruin like the whole experience that I was supposed to have?
No, not at all.
But I did just like, I took my brain and it was like, this is about to get real. And down 2 notches, like just.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's good. This is good. This was like an experiment. I wanted to see how you handle this.
And that's how I handled it.
And that's how you were able to sleep last night, probably.
It is exactly how I was able to sleep.
You only needed one episode of How I Met Your Mother instead of the whole series. Okay. No, this explains a lot. This makes sense.
Okay. Because I do think maybe if I had continued on the edge of my seat and like, I might have gotten a little more scared than I did.
Okay. I was hoping you would have embraced that. Like on a roller coaster, you can't stop it. You can't just get off right before, but you mentally did.
I kind of did.
Okay, that's good.
I
that's
know,
good
now I feel guilty.
Don't feel guilty.
Sorry.
I kind of was expecting something like that. So no, it's good. Thanks for being honest. And this explains why you had such a mild
reaction.
Yeah, because I thought for sure
I would have been more freaked.
Yes.
Okay.
It's because now I feel okay.
It's like I didn't quite let my brain go there.
Good to know. And I wanted to push you there, and you're stronger than the movie. Good for you. Honestly, that's a real skill to be able to just say, nope,
Nope.
I'm not going there. This is going to be too much. And I'm just going to let it pass in through my brain.
That is kind of what I did.
All right. Way to go.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Any other thoughts?
Okay. I think that pretty much sums it up. I think I'm glad I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will probably never watch it again.
Yeah.
And I'm open to watching something like it again.
Okay.
But with the caveat that this is it's a little uncomfortable for me.
I think next time when it's my turn, we either watch something together that neither of us has seen, or I am going to watch it with you.
That probably.
I think I'm going to make sure you can't do this thing you just did. You have to.
I think
you have to go down the roller coaster.
I think
it's that rush. It's that sense of dread, or am I going to die? But I'm not. I survived. These characters survived. Life is good. It's an amazing rush, but
okay.
Right, we'll worry about that next time.
I would have probably I probably wouldn't have checked out a little bit. Yes, if we're watching it together.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan.
Okay. We need to watch it together for accountability of all inness.
And same for me. Honestly, I could see myself doing that. If I have a silly romantic movie I have to watch, yeah, it kind of would change my experience if it were with you. And yeah, the energy would
you were
just
knowing
be
that the other
different.
person was watching it differently than you were.
Yeah. Because then it's harder to just mentally block it and check out. Okay. We're gonna have to change our approach for this podcast.
All right. What are your final thoughts? Nope. What do you think?
I loved it. You touched on some of the things that I love about it: the writing, the acting. We talked about the directing, the gore. It's not in your face. A lot of it, the horror is implied. I think Jordan Peele did a great job. He tapped into some really deep stuff in our brains. Okay. I could go on and on, but yes, great stuff.
So would you watch it again?
Yeah, I totally would. Yep.
All right. So there you have it. The movie Nope.
And it's a nope for Karen.
It is a nope for me.
All right.
It is a nope for me, but I got nothing but love for the rest of you that who think it's a yep. It's all good.
All right. The rest of us will group up and talk about aliens.
That's right. All right. Until next time, everybody. Take care. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.